Do you get what I'm saying here? It is e-tailing because your transaction is done online.
Oh, sure.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Or e-commerce. E-commerce is a platform where buyers and sellers can transact via the internet.
Trading.
Yeah, transactions.
Yeah. Online.
Via the internet, yes. Is it clear?
Sure.
Then we have business to consumers, B2C. Business to consumers is the selling of goods and services by businesses to consumers. Most e-tailing involves ordering goods online and taking delivery at home. However, new click and collect services are being developed where people order goods online and then pick them up from a store or a central hub in London, UK. So, for B2C simply means businesses sells to consumers, either goods or services.
Okay.
That is, and this happens by where business or consumers will make order for certain goods and they get to pick it up somewhere in the store or in the mall. I think it's clear.
Sure.
Examples of other examples of B2C e-commerce are tickets for ticketing, access to online audio and film broadcast, agent or broker intermediary that brings together buyers and sellers, financial services such as banking and insurance. All these are B2C, and they are e-tailing or e-commerce.
Okay, yeah.
Then we have B2B, business to business. This involves selling to other businesses online. Businesses can also use specialist software to purchase resources. The software helps to find the cheapest supply and carries out all the paperwork. So for B2B, it simply means businesses selling to other businesses. I think it's clear. So the benefits are there. It is cheaper because online retailers often have lower cost. The benefit to consumers of online distribution. So these are benefits to consumers of online distribution. It is cheaper because online retailers often have lower cost. They don't have to pay for offices. They might not even have to pay a large amount of money for electricity because they might be using the comfort of their the comfort of their house. So the cost of online retailers are always minimal. As a result, their prices are cheaper.
Sure.
Consumers can shop 24 hours because it's online. There's generally a huge amount of choice. You could choose any online retailer. They are countless. People can shop from anywhere if they have access to the internet. So in as much as you have accessibility to internet, you can shop from anywhere in the world. You can be in Libya and buy stuffs from China, from America, from wherever in the world. Is it clear? So these are the benefits of online retailing or online distribution to consumers. Clear? So benefits to businesses of online distribution. Number one, retailers may not have to meet the cost of operating stores. So for businesses, business to business, they don't have, for online distribution, they don't have to meet or they don't have to pay operational cost. Yeah, they might not even need staff. They could do it all by themselves.
Okay.
You don't have to pay overheads. Two, lower startup cost. Both fixed and variable costs are lower. So to start electronic banking or to start e-commerce, you might not even need money, a large amount of money to start it up. You don't need to have a furniture or fixture or a shop. You don't have to buy. You might even not need to pay a rent. So you don't need to buy any fixed asset before you start.
Yeah.
It's online. That means lower startup cost. Lower cost when processing transactions. Many systems are automated. It's automatic. Everything. Just have internet access and you are done. You are good to go. Less paper is needed for documents such as invoices and receipts. The payments you don't even need. The receipts are generated electronically. So there's no need for paperwork. That means less expensive. Less expenses, right?
Yeah.
Payments can be made and received online using credit cards or online payment system. So you can pay online. That means you can pay at any point in time, in as much as there's internet. B2C businesses can offer goods to a much wider market. For example, for those businesses to consumers, they can sell to large numbers of audience. Yes or no? Businesses can serve their customers 24/7. Yeah. Because in as much as customers can have access to them 24 hours, it means they can also respond to customers 24 hours, which is good for them. That means revenue will continue to flow, cash will continue to flow. Businesses have more choice when locating their operations. They could choose wherever they want to situate or whatever they want to locate, because whatever they do, it's online. So it is not compulsory for them or mandatory for them to have a specific location, in as much as the service is online or the product is sold online. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So that's why the advantages of both consumers and businesses of online distribution. There are some problems. What are the problems about online distribution? Yes, number one, businesses will face increasing competition since selling online is relatively cheap method of distribution and can be organized from any location in the world. Consequently, businesses will face more competition from overseas.
Why?
It's online distribution. There are different online retailers. So that means whoever you want to sell to might also be the target of other competitors.
Yeah.
The customers they are targeting can also be the targets of your competitors. Because it's online, it's relatively cheap. Anybody can have access to anything. You get the first point?
Sure.
There's lack of human contact. There's no physical contact. So you don't even, you might, the only thing you see is when the product is delivered. So you don't have interaction. You might not physically feel the product or even see the person you are interacting with.
Yeah.
And that sometimes becomes boring. You get it? Boring, right?
Yeah.
The third one, there will be technical problems online. For example, websites may crash, the site may be affected by malware, and internet connection can go down. Internet accessibility.
Yeah, okay.
So there's anything is possible. And if you are offline, that means there's no accessibility and you might not be able to transact.
Yeah.
Customers are missing. Customers will not be able to link up with producers, and producers will not be able to get get orders from consumers. There's a security risk as computer hackers might gain access to sensitive information. Yeah, hackers, that's a problem. Internet fraud, right? Consumers cannot touch or look at goods before purchase, and people may have problems taking delivery of goods if they are out. So delivery might be delayed because some people might not be there when the product is being delivered. Also, you as a consumer, you cannot physically feel the product, the look of the product, because it might be, photo shoot and the rest.
Yeah.
Is it clear? Another problem about online distribution is that customers may experience poor after-sales service. As soon as your product is sold, or as soon as you make your payment, they might not give you the necessary audience anymore.
How?
After sales. Now you bought the product from them.
Yeah.
They don't have any business with you again. You might need to contact them for some things. They might not be there for 24 hours to answer you. You get it?
Sure.
Fake customers without internet access and credit cards may be excluded. So if you don't have internet accessibility, then you might not be able to buy online. And last one, fake traders may be more difficult to identify online. They are scammers. You wouldn't know them.
Yeah.
So these are the problems about online distribution to businesses and to consumers. Clear?